Joanna Duggar is 23 years old and is the mother of a 10-month-old daughter and 3-year-old son. Based on those facts alone, it would seem a tad bit silly and a whole lot premature to think she could be pregnant with her third child. But here's the thing, and it really can't be emphasized enough. Joanna Duggar is, in matter of absolute fact, a Duggar, and, unfortunately for her, this means she's related to likely pedophile Josh. Wait, no, that's true, but it isn't the point we're trying to make right now. Instead, we're hammering home the point that all Duggar women are born with certain obligations. They must get used to the public speculating on the state of their womb at basically all times. This is to be expected, considering how frequently they give birth. Social media users, meanwhile, believe they now have a legitimate reason to think Joanna may be pregnant again. Just take a look at the two photos above she shared over the weekend. See the loose-fitting dress, see the baby bump, if you squint hard enough. Notice the glowing look across her face? It can maybe only mean one thing. The TLC star is posing in these snapshots with 10-month-old Evelyn, and she only captioned the images with red, white and blue heart emojis. That was appropriate enough, considering the weekend's holiday. If Duggar is expecting again already, she doesn't appear ready to break the news just yet. You're preggers. I realize if I'm wrong, that would be offensive, but I definitely see a baby bump, wrote one slightly self-aware observer in response to these pictures. Added another, she looks like she is pregnant with a third kid. As far as the Hollywood gossip is concerned, Claire Spivey is definitely pregnant. Until we hear otherwise from Joanna, however, we're not gonna jump to any conclusions. We know it can be rude to pry, especially about something so personal. In other Duggar-related news, TLC cancelled counting on last week. Joanna has not yet commented on the decision, but an insider told The Sun in regard to its basis, the decision was made by TLC earlier this week to cancel the show. The family was told over the phone shortly after, and it's still very hush-hush, the source reported. The petition from those who boycotted Counting On was hard to ignore, the insider understated. And sponsors were very concerned following Josh's arrest. Aside from this professional change to her life, Joanna is dealing these days with a pretty major personal scandal. Although, the two are kind of conjoined. TLC did cancel the aforementioned spin-off, of course, due to Josh Duggar's arrest for child pornography possession. In a text post she shared to her Instagram story last month, Joy, speaking on behalf of herself and her husband, Austin, wrote of the serious drama. The recent accusations against Josh sadden us to our core. We would certainly hope so, she added. We have not wanted to be hasty in making any statements while still trying to process the news ourselves. We are especially heartbroken by the reality that there are children in the world being harmed and exploited. We ask for prayer for all those involved, and it is our continued prayer that the truth comes to light.